President Alassane Ouattara's chosen successor has not commented on the October 31 presidential election, but members of his government are confident of a victory. Within the party that was formed to support him, it is truly a family that is getting back on track to win the 2020 elections in October. The main opposition party, the Democratic Party of Cote d'Ivoire, has chosen former President Henri Konan Bede as its presidential candidate for the October polls.
Yes, this me, your girl, the talk with Tiny, and let me tell you something. I just got back home, and oh my goodness, like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I am so happy that I'm home, like literally, like I'm back to my other internet service, home away from home, and boy, oh boy, does it feel really good. Now, I did wind up paying a little extra money, for the other one. The StreamYard. I thought, you would be able to do more creative things. That's a whole nother project. I'm gonna keep that pretty for y'all. But I am so back on my, me. You know what I mean? I be in my own little world with my own screen. You know what I'm saying? Doing my own thing. Ain't trying to be like nobody. Ain't trying to slay nobody. That's why folks don't really know me, because I don't talk bad about people. I keep it 100. I keep it a buck, okay? And sometimes, the truth hurts, That's why we be sounding racist. That's a whole nother video. I don't even want to start off on that. But there's so much going on. You know what I'm saying? There's so much going on right now. It's not even funny. And while I was, gone, I was able to grab little notes here and there, because y'all know my notes. I do get my notes. I get my videos. I get my notes. I get all my stuff. And then I do my, my due diligence. And then I study and I show thyself to be approved. And once, I get the spirit to move all over in me, because my spirit gets goofy, Let me tell you something. I was 6 hours away from home. And I feel like it was necessary to go and come back home. So I just knew I was going to convince myself. But last night, I had a strong feeling. And it goes like this. Tomorrow, you have to go home. You're going to be moved. And don't try to stay neither. Because no matter what you say or do or feel, I'm going to move you. The power within your twin flame is amazing. And I share this with you as a story because it's so powerful. So in the process of me, having all these visions, I'm like wondering, like, something urgent in me, because I'm like, nah, maybe I'll stay. But what was telling me in the back of my intuition, go, because it's gonna get crazy in a couple of days, and I just had this feeling like they're gonna close the roads down, this right here, and this sounding of alarm, even as I'm speaking it, because I didn't know what I was going to get on here and speak. And see, every time I'm urgent, I just never know. It just feels good to be back home. I could have did anything, But first thing I did was reconnect my little setup and get tuned back in. Now, I do have a new gadget. And I love this gadget here. It's not even a expensive phone, but it is a really nice phone. And I can read news on it so good. It is like it's a 2-screen. It's like opening a book. So I have 2 screens to work with. I have this electronic. I have this electronic. But this news right here is so different because it gives me different news from every single place. Stuff that is debunked. For some strange reason, I'm getting all of it. And I'm kind of loving the way this phone is set up. is set up for the Ohio area, the Chicago area, um, more towards the west, you know, shot towns and all of that, you know what I mean? And then I have my other phone set up, you know, for the east, you know, and then sometimes even my other phone, it'll tune in automatically to California. So that's how I have that set up. And I try to like get all the news as possible. Second stimulus check. He's working on that real fast. They keep saying that. That's 2 days ago. The stimulus check. But anyway, with all this crazy stuff going on, you know, and talking about Independence Day, right? They're gonna be trying to celebrate Independence Day, and in my intuition tells me that these Caucasian people, something's going to trigger them. They're gonna be triggered for some reason because they're gonna feel like their Independence Day ain't so independent. You know what I mean? They're gonna begin to feel like all the color people of color, like the ones that speak cautiously, or the people of color, we beginning to feel their suppression, their strangle, you know, the strangles, the struggles. I'm gonna call them strangles. To them it's strangles, to us it's struggles, because we way past these motherfuckers, right? We learn how to live our best life. We don't give a flying boo-hoo. And this is what pisses them off. Because we will take a Miami Beach and we will rock the fuck out of that shit. We will take a Puerto Rico beach and rock the fuck out of that shit. We will take any beach and rock the fuck out of it. You know what I mean? We will take anything in our own land and be grateful forever and rock the fuck out of it. So it's so wonderful to be the salt of the earth. So my new project will be this. Oh my goodness, I seen this video on my way coming home, and I was listening to this girl that I think that I would like to do something really special for her. She's one of these girls that had got away from Saudi Arabia human trafficking. And I heard her interview, but I feel like I could interview her way more than that. You know what I mean? And I feel like there's so much more to the story. Stay tuned for that, because I'm going to go get her, y'all. I'm going to tell you, like, and I could hear the cry in her voice. And she's so proud to be an African, no matter what. Matter of fact, let me go and get her. I got to bring the story up, because this is what I was going through on my little 6-hour ride. But it's great because I swear to everything I love, this is the one that made me cry. And anything that can make me cry while I'm on the road and I have to pull over, man, listen, I was swallowing my tears and I was like, oh my goodness, I gotta help her. You ever felt like that? Oh my goodness. So that was my day today. Yes, that was my day today. And it was a really beautiful view. I even stopped in the middle of the road, and I wanted to do more than that, but I did more than enough to even, you know, take some angles on some certain particular mountains in the middle of Pennsylvania. Okay, so there's these mountains. It's called, I think, I'm gonna do some more research on that, but I'm definitely gonna upload it. They look like huge mountains, but for me, they're secret, something secret under there. And there's only two things. Like my daughter was talking about, the giants that they buried into mountains, or pyramids. So that's something else that I've been like, because the view is so beautiful, it's very breathtaking, but there's a dying cry history that was reaching out to me on my way, and I could hear the soul. So that's how my little short trip was, and I loved every minute of it, and I got to explore, I got to, you know, soul search, you know, feel my spirit out. My spirit is ready, man. My spirit is ready. There's no, let me tell you something. My spirit is ready And I'm not ready, but my spirit is on some next stuff. Oh my God! So there's two stories here that had me actually crying. I'll tell you, there was a few stories that pissed me off, especially knowing that, watching. Oh my goodness, watching Zambia just be recolonized from China, and then to see Muhammad go, Buhari go and give Nigeria, some kind of type of fake job creation, and China getting ready to do Nigeria in, period. That you want it, but I don't think they're gonna get that far. That's when they're gonna fucking run into some crazy ass Nigerians that's gonna fuck their asses up. You know, I did not mean to curse. I am emotional when I have a vision. I just snap, just like so. I mean, I just cannot help it. Where is this video? I didn't mean to curse y'all. So oh my goodness, this is the story that I was listening to. I gotta get her on. I gotta get her on one of my other channels. I mean ASAP. This right here is a project and a half. Oh no, this is a whole nother project. This right here had me flipping. But this is
Mhm. The news is everywhere. If you allow me to just walk through a little bit of statistics, because
wrong, but I did not blame them. I did not blame them. I end up in the jail. And what happened till I went to the jail? It was like because I was told because I see Africans doing so many things there. You know, when they run from their boss's house, some of them are doing this prostitution. They are doing prostitution, you know. Some of them are doing other things, which is very wrong, but I did not blame them. I did not blame them in the sense that these people are really suffering and they are traumatizing and torturing them in those houses. Okay, I met some group of them. When I went to them, when I run from my boss's house, I told them that, okay, I don't want to work in the houses anymore. You know what they told me? They said, okay, you see, this is what we are doing, and if you don't do it,
I hate commercials. But this is what's going on in Saudi Arabia.
you will not have food to eat. I told them it's better for me to go to the jail than to do this, you know. But I end up in the jail. When I was in the jail, I was saved by the Salvation Army. The Salvation Army, they were there, but they don't want to be recognized by the government of Kuwait. But they were there helping, but they were helping secretly.
Yes.
Because they don't want the government of Kuwait to know that they are doing this. And when you reach there, any gadget that you have, they will take it, and it is a plan that when they will do a plan to help you. But before you get that, is very difficult until and unless you can communicate on social media. Okay, when I went to the jail, I was in the jail. You know, I was in the jail, suffering in the jail, seeing so many problems there. But I even forget for how long, but I think I can say it for almost 2 months, 2 to 3, yeah, 2 months, for almost 2 months. But I cannot say exactly which time because so many things were going on. I was traumatized and confused. I was not thinking like straight. You know, I forget so many things, even to spell my name. I was so traumatized that even to spell my name is a problem. To spell Fatu is a problem. To spell pen or book is a problem because I was so traumatized. I was so confused and I cannot even remember so many things, you know. But when I relax and be thinking, rethinking again, relaxing and rethinking again. When I was in the jail, I see so many stuff, and I started my activism in the jail. I started my activism in the jail because when I went into the jail, I was like, when I was in the jail, you know, I was like seeing how people were. I was seeing how people were tortured and what they were going through. I was going from one person to another, talking to you, like asking you certain questions, you know, but you will see that they are so traumatized that they cannot even talk. When you start talking, they start like they will be keeping quiet, or sometimes they want to talk. You see someone at night start shouting, start saying so many things like, leave me, don't rape me, don't do this, so many stuff you're seeing in the jail because of what we are going through in that country. I was like that until we later have they called our name that we before that, when I was in the jail, they killed 3 people.
And this right here, this is going on in Saudi Arabia, you know, and they have like some kind of type of agreement with them to send maids, but they are abusing our sisters and brothers from the motherland, from the Gambia. And you gotta see them, they getting on the boats, and they've been like trying to escape. They try to find a new life. But how, and they know that the land is the richest land in the whole wide world. But the oppression is so hard. It's so bad. I'm telling you, the wounds are so deep. But I'm going to let her tell her own story. Because nobody could tell it better than her. To the point where I pulled over her. And I was gasping for air. Okay? I was like, I can't breathe. I want to help her. I got to do something. I can't. I'm so proud of her. She's so bold. I need to help her. But I'll let her tell her own story. Oh my goodness, my favorite moments. It's crazy.
When we were there, they killed people in front of us. They will hang you to death. We were we were in the queue, like to die.
These days, everyone is talking about hormones.
We're talking about these Arabs doing the most.
To die, because you don't even know what's the reason of them killing those people. People are innocent, and you will know that they are innocent Africans. Through that, okay, they start calling names like you have flight to go to, yeah.
I understand that there are some things that you cannot share with us here. That is understandable. It is okay. Yeah, keep it to us, and we would fix that. Now, when you came,
yeah, and you see how you gotta see her face. I didn't want to show this, but I just noticed this. That shit just even hit me even more. Peep the game, y'all. See, we from America. We see little things like this. This is deep. I swear, this is right here. This is deep. Hold up.
Our leaders really need to wake up. The news is everywhere. If you allow me
of anyone, I do not bring anything back. I promise God. In the jail, that when I come back to Africa, I believe that I was the only one who can do so many.
of Usman saying we should not leave our countries because of this reality that you had experienced out there. How are the young Gambians reacting to this, particularly the young girls? Do you still see this kind of
to die, because you don't even know what's the reason of them killing those people. People are innocent, and you will know that they are innocent Africans. Through that, okay, they start calling names like you have flight to go to, yeah.
I understand that there are some things that you cannot share with us here. That is understandable. It is okay. Yeah, keep it to us, and we would fix that.
Yo, that look like my sister face from the projects. That's her face, that my sister from the projects. We used to look at each other like that. That face right there, we used to look at each other like, that's a Tupac look right there. That's a Biggie Smalls look right there. Like, you cannot, I'm telling you, like, you see how she tried to brush that off? She looking at her like, I thought we talking. What's up? She think you understand there's a lot of things that cannot be said here. I'm telling you, so let's go ahead.
That. Now, when you came back to Gambia and you started this organization, how are the young people reacting? Do you try to advise, because I see on your network you advise young Gambians. And I think that was the reason why you were so emotional yesterday about this presentation of Usman saying we should not leave our countries because of this reality that you had experienced out there. How are the young Gambians reacting to this, particularly the young girls? Do you still see this kind of trafficking going on?
Okay, when I was in the like when I came back to the Gambia, I was like, I have to form something that will raise awareness, that will
Yes.
make people understand what exactly is going around the world, what exactly is going to, like, what exactly is happening in these Asian countries, in these Arabic countries, how Africans are suffering there, and how Arabs are torturing and maltreating Africans. When I come, I start reaching out to authorities. I start going to so many places asking people. But whenever I go to a place, I explain my story, they will show like they want to help, they want to support, but they will not do anything later on. I will keep following up. I will keep following up because I came with nothing. I came with empty handed because I was deported back to Gambia. I came with empty handed. You know, I was like going around telling people, I was going door by door to do this sensitization. This makes me to become an activist since when I was in the jail, escape coming back to Gambia. I became an activist. I don't know what activism is before. I don't know what sensitization is before. But my mentality was I have to tell people what exactly is going on. And I will not listen to any family member who will try to distract me and tell me don't do it. Because they were telling me I should not go outside and talk. I should not come to the media and talk. I should not explain to people what happened. But I said I will come out because I don't see any Gambian doing this. And I see hundreds of people who were tortured, who were suffering, who were trafficked, and came back to the Gambia getting more trauma, because they did not tell their stories. I start telling my story and start crying. I start going to my Facebook live. I start going to social media, doing live, writing and doing every day. People were criticizing, were telling so many things, were like abusing me, harassing me, discriminating me, but I don't care. Because I was having this mentality, I am the only one who can save our people. And that was the mentality I have. I believe that I was the only one who can do so many things and help my people. Coming out and talk will help so many of them. And when I started doing that, I see people coming, people coming, but they were coming down like they don't want to show up because the family members, because the society, because the trauma they will receive from people, discrimination, so many evil stuffs we receive from the society itself. But I keep going because when I have one survivor or two or three survivor, the next time or before next week they will leave. They will tell me, Fatu, I stopped. Why did you stop? Because of family, because of society, because of friends, because of the. You know what they will tell you? They will tell you, okay, you Fatu, you went and come, you did not bring anything. You did not bring money, you did not bring clothes, you did not bring anything. You are useless, you are lazy. These are the stuff your own family will tell you before outside. You go outside again, they will tell you semester from Kuwait, semester from Arab country, and you did not have anything. You did not bring money. You did not bring, these stuffs. It traumatizes us. It disturbs us. The culture of silence in Africa, it needs to stop. We have to break this culture. This culture have to be break, and only we break it. That will be the time we're free. Only we are ready to liberate ourselves as Africans. Only we are ready to believe in ourselves. Like only if we are ready to believe in Africa, to believe that we can make it here, to believe that we as Africans, we have to build Africa. I think this will make us like to believe that Black Lives Matter. Until this happens, Black life will be mattered. Black life will not be matter until we believe in ourselves. We believe that we are blacks and we can build, we have to build our Africa. We have to come back out to Africa and do whatever it takes to develop Africa. Until then, Black Lives Matter.
When I sit here and I look at her, you know what, I've already done so much for her in my mind, That's how I'm just speaking life over her, And it's like she's a God sent, on purpose. You know, in spite of everything we go through, we are meant, even through these portals, man. Right through these portals, you know? And that's the root right there. That you think abortion clinics are breakfast, lunch, and dinner for these honkies? Man, I'm gonna give you a great illustration. Let's hear this soundbite real quick so you get a quick breeze and swoof of what we have to deal with.
Told this woman now 1 million naira so that you can collect 50,000 inside. Okay. Now, how did you come here today? Where do you stay? What is your name? Nwokocha. From home here. You have been arrested in Port Harcourt here today at Wimpy Junction. Or where? Where were you arrested? Rumopute Junction. What happened? Where were you here?
This sister called me.
Let me tell y'all something. This is just for education purposes.
Folks, what you could see right here is the exact.
I don't want nothing from you.
For the woman today, and you told this woman now 1 million naira so that you can collect 50,000 inside. Okay. Now, how did you come here today? Where do you stay? What is your name? Nwokocha. From home here. You have been arrested in Port Harcourt here today at Wimpy Junction. Or where? Where were you arrested? Rumopute Junction. What happened? Where were you here?
This sister called me. That I should come. If I have somebody that will buy it.
Okay.
Buy the baby.
Okay.
Then I said that I should come and check it very well.
Okay. Okay. Talk loud.
That is how my voice is. So. Then, as I don't ask her how much, she told me 1 million.
Okay.
I said,
who told you that the baby is 1 million?
it's me.
Okay.
So this money says 9.5.
And who told you that the baby will be sold at 9.5? 9.50. You add the 1 million, 50,000. Okay, the top.
So I now say that I should come and see the baby first.
Okay.
So I will see the person that will adopt the baby.
Okay.
That's why I came.
Okay, that is why you came.
Yes,
okay.
You come
Did
with
you
who?
come with? Who do you come with?
I come with my sister.
Yeah.
My sister.
What is her name?
The time you came and bought the other one,
She came with me because I'm sick.
she also came with you to come and buy the baby. How much you bought the first one? That's your man's daughter or son?
I don't know her. I don't know
Oh,
her.
okay. How much you bought that one?
1
1. What is 1?
1,100,000.
1 what?
1,100,000.
100 what? Naira or euro? Huh?
Naira.
Okay, that's what you bought it. Okay, when you bought it, 1,100,000 naira. That was what you bought the first baby you bought. From who? Now, today,
From who,
this
From
one,
who?
From who? Okay, this one you came today to buy. How much do you want to sell it today?
Told me it's one. The
Huh?
person that want the baby. She's the one that gave me the money.
How much she give you?
The same amount.
How much?
1.
Where is the money?
Inside my bag. But if
This thing now, hold it for hand. Collect it and hold for your hand.
Give it to her.
How much is this?
1.
1 what?
1.1 million.
Okay, this 1.1 million. What do you want to use it to do?
I never see this.
I say, what do you want? What did you come to do with 1.1 million?
She called me to come and see the baby now. That's why I came with it. If the baby is okay,
You will now pay. Huh? You will do what?
I will not pay the money to her.
For
To
the,
who?
To who?
So I don't even know her name, sir.
Well, so now, you will pay what? How much to her? Huh?
It's 1.
1 what? 1 what?
1.1 million.
Okay. Now, this 1.1 million, who are you going to give the 1. Huh? Which auntie? Huh? First year. Huh? To bring the baby to you. Okay. Now I think we okay for here.
Auntie Ify, which person baby you want to pay the money for?
I never seen the baby. Somebody that called me. That is why.
Who called you?
The number is
calling
me.
That.
Somebody had
What is her name?
Sell.
Yes.
Oh, you wait. The person called you that there is a baby available for sale. At how much? The person tell you. 950.
So I told her.
Before you now tell this one, you tell her 1 million.
You tell her how much?
This one, you now tell this one how much?
1-1.
Huh? 1-1. Like 1-1 what? 1 million what?
1 million.
1 million one waiting. Okay, that's what they come. So this why you are here now is to pay for the baby with this money. What do you come here to do with this money? What do you come here to do with this 1 million one?
So I said, if I see the woman that gave me the if I see the child, the husband and wife.
One by.
Yes, that's the truth. That's the stigmatization. That's the reality, people. And I think it is so very important for us to share this kind of conversation, no matter how painful they are. We have to relieve ourselves. We have to break the silence, like Fatu is doing. Fatu, you earn all our respect. You earn our respect. That's why when I heard your story, I knew there was more to this story than what you were saying. And I went into your organization and I see the impossible work that you've been doing out there. No one person can survive and save this continent, people. All of us, all Africans have to rise up. All of us have to wake up. Whether you are a black person in America, whether you call yourself a black person in Europe, whether you call yourself a black person in the Oxford University, you're a black man. And your life doesn't matter until Africa is strong. Until we build our nation, people would always call us slaves. They will never.
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead, my dear.
All what I am doing, I do it in my own capacity, without the support of government, without the support of anyone. I do not bring anything back. You know, I promised God in the jail that when I come back to Africa, I have to work for this. I don't care getting a job or not getting a job. When I came back, I started I started in the pharmacy. I just want to see how can I cope with that. But I was not stable because I promised.
We need to get in there, you know. We need to, oh my goodness, like swimwear. But what can we do? This been going on forever. We talking about the motherland. Hello. This is the thing, and I have a video there that I meant to keep and as a note with the real black Arabs, like the Sudans, dumb type of mofos selling the tribes of Judah, and it's horrible the way they did that, man. That sketch is black and white, man. They can't stop. But here's the deal. So I love her. I love her for what she's doing. I have this urgency to help her, to reach out to her. You know, this is a channel here. This is actually a WhatsApp number. We want to get her name. If you ever like me, see me. When I promote people, I promote their channels and everything. I don't just take videos and put stuff up without naming people where you can find them. I think it's just so rude. But anyhow, well, this is a phenomenal channel. Okay. And they talk a lot to the diasporas. I think that this is very important that we watch and hear their messages. They always want the diaspora. They always tell you the diasporas need to hear this. The diasporas should hear this. So, you know, just, you know, at some point, you know.
Is that I am coming to do this. And when I start this job, I see that this cannot go with my activism. My pharmacy job cannot go with my activism because dealing with sick people, it needs total concentration. And my activism job, I have to talk on human trafficking. I have to talk on migration. I have to talk on this so that we Africans will believe and will know what steps to take, what to do, how to take actions, how to do things together so that we can fight this.
And you know what? Every time I hear the urgency in her voice, I feel like that we should all be training our children. Our children should be in karate. They should be in jujitsu. Especially our boys, they should not be so invested in games. They need to be invested in fighting, karate. You know, just getting into that, cause that's who we are. Like, even if you look at the Brazilian Africans, the Hebrews. Listen, the way they fight, they are the best fighters. I mean, we're talking about tribes that fought their way out of slavery so many times, you know, and in Puerto Rico, they some bad mofos too. They will make a government step down. Oh my goodness, and I wanted to show you about gamma rays. I think this is so important. So I did stumble over something. It's just so funny because I was just looking at the gamma rays in the sky, and I was saying to myself, oh my goodness, look how red it is. It's so red. And I guess from that moment on, I was able to discover a picture like that. Them specifically talking about gamma rays. I gotta get this. But tell me not, like this lady right here, I just want to help her, you know. I want to help train the kids to fight, turn them into fighters, you know, like little soldiers that, you know, that they really are built to be, no matter what. And I think that, you know, when it comes to them learning from little is very important. By the time they hit a certain age, man, listen. Listen, white people ain't seen nothing yet. Nothing yet. I'm telling you. And look at this. White people have not seen anything yet with this gene is really all about. But check out the gamma rays that I'll be telling y'all about. You know, this is like really, really, it's so potent right now. It's not even funny. So if you find the sky like really, 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 you know, and your radiation and your body, you know something ain't right. You know something is different. You know, you feel it. You know something is. You can feel the shift in the earth. You know, scientists detect rapid changes in a black hole that may explain gamma rays bursts. And listen, think about this, yo. These honkies cannot take this radiation. They can't. They try to stand out there. Listen, I be peeping everything on this one. My spirit starts yapping, noticing, calling it out. So they all out there. These little reptilians. They're burning. They supposedly ran out of tests, but you know what happened? They were melting. They were melting. The sun almost killed their ass. That's what happened. Okay? So every time they try to plot and scheme on the side of the roads with their stupid little dumbass tests and all this pandemic shit, they the ones who gonna catch it really good. Like whatever they always project themselves in a way that they think they're just gonna be, you know, touching us and killing us, and they're gonna be the ones, you know, passing out in the middle of the sun. Look, watch out for the heat. The heat. They want to play pandemic. The heat got something for their ass. So to see that, it looks like it looks crazy. This is so lit. I'm telling you, if you living in a time like today, if the sun rejects you, if the earth rejects you, and such a time as now, man, ain't no telling what they gonna try to do to you. You know what I mean? But let's stay on the right side. You know what I mean? Our XX genes is turning on. See? This type of radiation occurs, for example, when mass is converted into energy during fission reactions that run nuclear reactors on Earth. So, but you have nucleus in you with radiation. So when we talk about being beyond, we like, man, the minute you denounce religion, the minute you denounce the illusion, that's when you take your whole power back. It's phenomenal. It's so beautiful. Oh my goodness, I cannot make this stuff up. And I'm not trying to be, because you got your law, statutes, and commandments that you got to obey. You got to be diligent. You should be in the know. You should already know that the Messiah came to fulfill the law, not to condemn the law. These Pastor Borchhives, they taught us a good one. But this is all about celestial. So what's going to happen in the next coming? We better hope that we have that seal. We better hope that we have that seal. Because they marking theirs. That's what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? They are marking theirs. Okay? And then comes their fate, Antichrist, and all this stupid, ludicrous shit. But don't go left. Don't go right. Don't go left. And don't go right. You get it now? So, welcome to the new wave. Oh my God. So, as I'm thinking to myself, like, what can we do for this girl, though, right? She's amazing. And so I just wanted to put that out there. You can go and look it up yourself. I think that you should get to know your body more. You get your blood type in. Learn about the sequence, the equation of your blood type, who you are, how your gamma radiation is, and then begin to find your way, find yourself. Keep a new data of yourself. Analyze your own data. You know what I'm saying? Start figuring out what you're capable of and what you're not. Now is the time to start testing your powers. Now it's time to start being daring. You know what I mean? Because at this point, I'm telling you, everybody's pushing forward. But check this out. I'm going to let this play a little bit more. And then, I want y'all to feel what I'm feeling. And I'm going to find her, and I want to do a fundraiser for her alone. Just her alone. I don't want to, right now she's on somebody else's show. And we're gonna talk about these other elderly women in a couple of minutes. I'll be back with my,
together, because I believe that every human being on earth, every African must know what human trafficking is, have to know what human trafficking is, have to know what smuggling is. Gambia is not doing nothing on human trafficking. Can you imagine? Last year we are in tier 3.
We don't celebrate.
Because what I will give the credit to myself. I cannot give the credit to the government. Because when I came back, start all this noise, I start all this raising awareness, trying to stop people. I spend everything I have, or all the sacrifice I am doing in my continent. I do whatever it takes to fight human trafficking. I buy credit, I call people. I buy internet, I interact. I do Facebook Live, I do social media, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere, all my social media, only to talk on migration, to talk on human trafficking, to talk on how Africans are suffering in this Arabic world, to talk about how they are killing Africans, how they are traumatizing them. These people, like, you are working for someone and they don't give you food to eat. You work for 24 hours with no rest. You don't drink, and before you, like, the food they're giving, sometimes when they're giving you food, that food cannot even, it's really crazy. I can't even understand. I want everyone who is watching this live today to share it to all your social media so that people will know, because this is the right time for all Africans to wake up. This is the right time for us to unite, to connect, to communicate, to collaborate, and make sure take actions, and strong actions, I mean. We have to start believing in ourselves. We have to start believing in Africa. We have to stand up and talk to our leaders. We are the ones who put them into office. Africans are really suffering. Young Africans are really, really suffering. All this happening in this in like all this happening in Africa is because of bad leadership, you know. But I will not blame them that much. I will blame ourselves as Africans, as young people, to take actions, because this is our continent, this is our Africa, and until and unless we take strong actions, that will make Africa move. Because there are right now, as I am talking to you, there are thousands of Africans suffering in this Arabic world, you know, and our African leaders are still signing MOU to take young Africans outside to go and work for these Arabic people. I think Africa needs young people more than these Arabic countries. I cried for Africa. I cried and cried and cried for this, because, you know, it's really crazy, my sister. I want whoever is watching this live, you share it in all your social media, because we have to talk about this. We don't have to relax. I get no support, you know. I get no support for it, but I am doing whatever I can to reach out. I am doing what, you know, I criticize my government. You know, I criticize all these political parties, all these political leaders, but they all take me as enemy. I criticize them to take actions. I don't criticize them to be my enemy.
I swear to everything I love. I got you, boo. We gonna work together. That's what we need to be saying, you know?
Until we criticize them, they take actions. We don't have to be afraid of our leaders. We have to tell them the truth. We have to believe in ourselves and make them believe in Africa. How can someone come from nowhere, a foreigner, come and dictate you how to rule your country, how to be with your people, how to handle your people, how to do things in your own country? It's the right time for Africans to wake up. It's the right time for us to face what we have to face once and for all. We cannot be rely on those people every time. You think that they love us? They just want their interest. They know their interest is here. They know what they want. They're just pretending. They can never love us. They see us as animals. They see us as slaves. They see us as no one, until and unless we believe in ourselves. Come back to Africa and build the Africa we want.
Wow. Mother Africa is speaking, and you can hear the power and you can hear the voice.
I believe in Africa.
Yes.
And I want every African to believe in Africa. I personally, I want to be the African that Africa will be proud of.
Amen.
I want to be the African again. I want to be the African that
and then once again, you know, for the bracket, you know, we're watching the oppression in Africa. It's not only in the USA. I mean, like, we're talking about the motherland with the richest resources that feeds the world. They can't even enjoy that. They can't enjoy that. They don't have nothing. They in the richest land. Look at her. She got to go somewhere else to study. Go somewhere else to be what? And I'm telling you, they come to the United States and they work so hard. They work so hard. You know, and everything. You know, and everything. You know, we all work so hard, and they make it so much harder for us. You know what I mean? But imagine, you know, the cry, you know, I just want to be in my own land. I just want to be able to enjoy my own resources. But I got this white honky British, the Spains, the Germans, the Nazi collaborators, now the Chinese. Oh my God, the Chinese they took over Nigeria again. The whole earth just been eating off that land except for my sisters. You understand me? To the point where, why are these grown ass women? I'm gonna come back over here. These grown ass women selling a baby, the hookup. We talking about the loop. You know, those of you who were here, you know, from the beginning of this video, was crazy. These grown-ass women, they just double, triple, quadruple the money of a price of a baby. That's what we're dealing with. Human trafficking, black market, black baby. This is so you can see he shamed the fuck out of their asses, as they should be ashamed. I know y'all ain't think I was just gonna ride by, but you know the oppression is crazy. But damn, they going hard with it too. They triple the money. By the time it got over there, we talking about, see how much? Check it.
Okay, now then give you this money.
Who is the person who give you the money?
What is the name? Huh?
I will remember the name.
Okay, no problem.
What is the name of the person?
So I will remember the name because the person just came. I will remember.
From where the person come?
From Umuahia.
It's okay, don't ask again. Now let me come in here. That's so the other baby now. The other baby where you sell last 2 weeks. Huh? Where is the baby now?
He's at Aba. Oh, husband and wife.
I'm not hearing Igbo.
Okay, now husband and wife.
Now husband and wife buy that one. Okay. Okay. They come. How did they come and carry the child? You take it to their house in Aba, or they come to Umuahia where you go with the baby to carry her.
I go to their house.
What is their name? You go to their house to deliver the baby.
I call them, they carry me today.
Okay, so that way you deliver the baby. Okay. What is their names?
The name is on my phone.
Okay, it's okay. Thank you very much. I am a call of.
Man,
I'm about to show you the quickest and easiest way that anybody...
Shut up. You're not gonna show me nothing. But that right there, this story right here, is crazy. So this is the struggle, you know, and then in America and then worldwide, you know, the oppression is so real. It's so real. So real. You know, I don't think that melanin folks don't understand how rich they are, even in melanin, and how the world revolves around you, and how everything has always been about you. I don't think folks are. I think that not the chip, but the genes are being turned on in you to understand that. Imagine. I want to play this song. You know what? I gotta play this song, cause period. This is my song right here. Oh my goodness.
It's Supreme Kill Sound Maker.
Please, Clarion, Tiny Macado, yeah. Let's take it back a little. When they gave us our freedom, yeah, we thought everything would be okay. Never knew they operated the slavery. Misery and misery is what we see. Agony and pain is all we feel. In the rest, slavery is all we do. Even the Chinese trying to take over our lands, trying to steal our race and seas. Africa, we gon' rise up, get it thrown back. Hey. In the red, slavery is what we're doing in general.
But don't get it twisted. Everything is happening from the north. You understand me? Do not take your eyes off the north. We got the southern kingdom. Don't forget, we got the northern kingdom. We in our rightful place. We are in our rightful place. I don't want folks running around here feeling guilty, like you lost and all this and all that. No. You are in your rightful place. But You know, for those who are gonna watch this, you know, let me know what you think about this in the comment box. You know, you feel free to type in now. I would like to do I'm just, you know, getting the just now warming up the channel, and I would like to start bringing people on from all around the world, you know. And I want to, you know, I want to continue to see if I could bring this girl on that we were just watching, and I would love to bless her. I feel like I need to bless her. You know what I'm saying? The fighter, she's a fighter. I love a fighter. You know what I'm saying? And what she's doing, she's a great example. You know what I mean? For, you know, just to show you how very important, you know, how important this cry is to the motherland. You know,
Africa itself will be proud of.
Thank you. Thank you.
We have to do something, my sister. We have to take actions. We have to believe. We have to move forward. We have to communicate. We have to unite. We have to connect.
pretty much. You know what I mean? So that's a diaspora. And I love, you know, something I had something else that I have to put together, finish putting together. But let me know how y'all feel. You know, might be able to, you know, even want to tune in. You know, if you have any inputs or any ideas on how we can help this wonderful, amazing woman, I would love to help her. I want to go all out for her. Like, I want to set our headquarters up. Like, let's roll up in there. You know what I mean? And that's how we need to creep in. To be a diaspora, we got to link up with our brothers and sisters with that mentality that they're hungry. That's how we're going to creep in and build around the shit. You know what I mean? And first and foremost, we got to build a freaking army, because we are an army. Oh my God, we are such an army, you know. We be rolling so deep, you know, and I'm so proud. Like, the urgency is going to be that one cry, that one voice, you know. But yeah, the fight is real, y'all. It is so real. It is so real. And I'm gonna let this video log off, and then I'll just log back on something else and see if I get like a nice little group going. That's what I would like to do. But stay tuned for future you know, goals. This is a goal for me, y'all, so y'all stay tuned on that. You know, Gambia is beautiful, you know, keep that in mind. You know, we're talking about the Igbos, the Hebrews, you know. This is serious stuff, y'all. This is serious stuff. This is, and they have seen it. They've come to the motherland and they let you know, we are the Torah. We are the Torah. You come back home, you're going to learn the Torah. You're going to learn the commandments, this Lord's statutes and the commandments. And when I seen them approach Sakari in the street like that, I was breathtaking. That is another video that I stumbled over, and I did took notes on that, because that right there was a moment. It was breathtaking. So, you know, just so you can see the cry, I'm gonna be like connecting the dots for us. We're gonna be working as a one mind, one body, one heart, you know, and we're gonna fucking win, y'all. We're gonna win because we're amazing. You know what I mean? Like, we don't even, you know, the one thing I'm not feeling though is these fucking Arabs. You know, they doing too much. See, but that goes with history. You know, when they sold Saudi Arabia to these little bitch of bars, you know, they had to impersonate. You know, that's what happened too. They everywhere. They pretend like, oh, we know who God's chosen people are. You left here black, and you came here back here white, and now we're gonna fight. And they blew their asses out the land because they wicked too. They try to act like they the real fucking real indigenous, you know. And little do they know they got black in them too. Fucking idiots. Torturing, you know. But the Most High finna deal with everything. And the energy is serious. If you know who you are, you know what you do. You know how you breathe. You know how you move. You know your energy. You know you powerful. You know you amazing. You know you ready. You know you already know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You already ready. But yeah, catch me on another video and like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna play the rest of the song. My homie, my brother from Nigeria. Peace, yo. And we gotta make sure that we start making noise and letting know. I gotta go and take my, well, I gotta get some footages from my Nigerian folks, because you know the Chinese people gonna come up in there trying to do the most, and Nigerians, they're gonna be fucking smoking their ass. You know what I'm saying? This next generation's on some next shit. So stay tuned for that, because what's his name? Muhammad Buhari. He just made a deal, a pact with China, and China's finna go up in there. But let me tell you, my Nigerian brothers is gonna kick ass. They will run your ass out of there. They are definitely the same blood in America. When I even have a video of them in Nigeria, like 10 o'clock at night. And this dodo head, that's another video I'm gonna show y'all. They was throwing a coronavirus pool party, and they was singing coronavirus, and they was like, fuck the government. I was like, yo, they popping, they lit out there, you know. They really not nothing to play with, man. You know, like, it's just like us in the hood. Like, they just as fucking wicked, man. They real wicked. And but that's just the nature, you know what I mean? Don't start nothing, it won't be nothing. Shit, you already know. You know what I'm saying? They come over here and live their best lives, but they will work their asses off. You know what I'm saying? So, anyhow, I just wanna stay tuned with another video. And my homegirl right here, we gonna deal with her. I'm a bless. I'm gonna shower her with mad love from the USA. Yo, we're gonna build a headquarters and creep up on in there. I'm gonna build something in the backyard. You know what I'm saying?
If we can come together, blacks all over the world, we can conquer. With one voice, one mind, we can conquer this. With one voice, one mind, someday we'll win. It's so painful and pity how we living. Hope someday we gon' free. My brothers and sisters, let's rise up so that we can win this race. We've been working a time, but they're depriving us from our rights. This is the right time for we to get up and take what's yours and mine. They've been fooling us, dividing us, trying to turn our back to each other. Enough is enough. Let's rise up, cause we want. Yeah, yeah. In the red slavery is what we're doing. In general. Oh yeah. If we can come together, blacks all over the world, we can conquer. With one voice, one mind, we can conquer this. With one voice, one mind, someday we'll win. Yeah, can't do this alone. I need you, my black brothers from all over the world. We need to join our hands together and fight for our rights. Oh no. Yeah. One voice, one mind, one soul, one spirit. We can get it. Time's traveling. Yeah. Tiny Mercado. Thanks for the inspiration. It's Clarion.
Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you.